Parker is a professional thief who doesn't steal from the poor or hurt innocent people. His mentor Hurley asks him to do a 5-man job with a crew he doesn't know, which consists of Melander, Carlson, Ross, and Hardwick. The job is successful, but Parker refuses to go further with another plan that will earn them millions. They shoot him and leave him to die in a lake. Having barely survived, he is found by a family who take him to the hospital, where he chokes out a male nurse, steals his uniform, and escapes. He robs a check cashing store to get funds, shooting one proprietor in the leg, and stealing a woman's car parked outside. Parker tells Hurley that he wants to go after Melander for double-crossing him, who he later discovers is in Palm Beach, Florida for another heist. The crew learn that he is alive, and uses their mob connections to get a hitman named Kroll to go after Parker. He tries to kidnap Hurley's daughter and Parker's girlfriend Claire. She narrowly escapes and goes into hiding at a fish camp. Hurley is worried and suggests Parker run away with Claire, but he refuses, completely intent on revenge against Melander. Parker travels to Palm Beach and poses as a Texan named Daniel Parmitt. Leslie Rogers is a depressed, unsuccessful real estate agent living with her mother, and struggling financially after a divorce. She is thrilled when Parker appears to become interested in her properties, because she is desperate for a commission. Leslie soon becomes suspicious when Parker only takes interest in a house that a man named Rodrigo is renting. In reality, Rodrigo is Melander, and is staying in this house with the crew in anticipation of a $50 million jewelry auction, from which they plan to steal jewels. Leslie becomes suspicious and eventually finds out that Daniel Parmitt is a fake identity. She offers her knowledge of the area as help to Parker, if he will give her a commission. He considers it after making her. If you have come this far in the video, please subscribe to this channel to never miss amazing content like this, to make sure she isn't wearing a wire. Together, they plan to steal the jewels from Melander after he robs them from the auction. Leslie kisses Parker, but he stops it from going any further. Before the auction, Melander's crew disguise themselves as movers to plan their heist. They soon learn that Parker is in Palm Beach, and send Kroll to kill him. After a bloody fight, Kroll stabs Parker through the hand, but ends up falling from a balcony and dying. The next morning, local detective Jake Fernandez arrives with questions for Leslie about Daniel after learning that she was in business with him. She is shocked when she discovers a bloody Parker hiding in her house, and tells Jake that Daniel was a waste of her time. At her workplace, Leslie is horrified when she watches a video of Kroll's death online, which was filmed by local onlookers. When she gets back to her condo, Claire is there stitching up Parker's wounds. Leslie is hurt, believing she had a chance to be with Parker romantically. Claire goes back into hiding at the fish camp. The crew successfully steal the jewels at the auction, and swim back to the house, where a weak and injured Parker has already arrived. Worried that Parker might get hurt, Leslie makes her way to the house and begins snooping around the garden. She is found and taken inside, where the crew abuse and grill her with questions.
Fucking hole! Shut up! Where is he? Tell me when he is or I'll shoot you in the fucking face!
Assuming she is working with Parker. Melander finds Parker and a fight ensues. Carlson starts to mock Leslie, and she shoots him multiple times with a gun she noticed under the table. Melander is eventually killed after Parker stabs and shoots him. All members of the crew end up dead. Parker and Leslie arrange for the jewels to be hidden and for her to receive her cut. She tells him that she never did have a chance to be with him, and they part ways. 6 months later, Parker goes to Chicago and kills the mafia boss who hired Kroll to kill him. A year later, Leslie receives a hefty box in the mail containing thousands of dollar bills. In the final scene before the credits, the tomato farmers who saved Parker's life are talking to somebody about how they got all this money that changed their lives, and they credit the stranger they rescued, who they think was an angel sent to test them. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let us know in the comment section below which movie you want us to recap next. As always, until the next time.